Okay, so after that quick blast through of painting, which probably maybe an hour or so, this is where we're at. These are just base coats. I've got a lot of highlighting to do still, but this is, and I'm only using two colors here, and it's speed paint, Army Painter speed paint. So I'm still kind of in my time lapse mode where I'm sitting here waiting forever. Anyway, but I'm going to do a lot of highlighting on this later on. This is basically just getting some of my base colors down to start the darks and the lights and overall. So I just started working on these, I think, last night. One of the problems with speed paint is if your primer isn't spot on, you'll have some problems. You can see it all the way down the back of each of these heels where sometimes whenever I'm working on a piece, as soon as I take it off the printer and I get it cured and I clean it, and the cleaning process is not knocking all the support marks off. You can actually see it in the back on the underside of this where I've sanded all this down. That's where all the supports were at. This is actually fairly smooth down here. The problem is I forgot to do this before I primed it, hence the reason why it looks like it looks. I did this after I primed. So, and even on the bottom of this, you can clearly see all that. I forgot to do the bottom of this as well. This is still pretty rough. There's some, I don't know if you can hear that or not. There's some pretty good. I'll probably have to take this and just get some sandpaper and do this. I'm not too thrilled with this green color. I actually like this color here, but the rest of this that I did, I'm leaning on the table and it's making the camera shake. Plus I still have my headset on so I can actually see this stuff. But I'm not too thrilled with this color down through here. And this color, I've used Pro Acryl. I don't know if it's the fact that it's just green or that it's actually Pro Acryl. I think it's just green. But these are the three colors I used for that. I used camo green, regular green, and bright pale green. The bright pale green with these two other darks is way too bright, and I didn't really care for it as soon as I put it on. So I ended up dulling it down. You can really see it all through these back scales where the highlights, that's me painting over that bright pale green. Because it was just, it almost looked white on there. Now everything on here so far is Pro Acryl except for this green here. That's orc skin. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do some more stuff on here with Pro Acryl or dry brush. I'm not sure as far as the skin is concerned. I'm probably going to use, for all the leather, I'm probably going to use hardened leather. I don't think there's a better way to paint leather, personally. In the 70s, my folks were big into making leather stuff, making hats, belts, vests, all kinds of leather clothing and stuff. One of these days, I'll have to get my dad's holster that he made and show you guys this. Now, my dad passed away in the 80s, so he made this in the 70s. It's a left-handed gunslinger rig for his, that he had a 6-shooter that I personally, it's in my my safe right now. But anyway, that thing is, I would guarantee no one could probably make something as beautiful as what that holster is by hand. That is, they'd be hard pressed. I think it is that just stunningly beautiful. But anyway, the reason why I say hardened leather is because after growing up watching my parents work on leather, I don't think there's another color out there that you can just brush on and immediately looks like leather. Um, at least raw leather. I'm not talking about stained or any. I'm talking about a piece of leather that you're getting ready to work. So that is my absolute hands down. I will always use this color here for anything leather, no matter what. It absolutely looks like leather. So that will be all the harnesses, all these bags, the scabbard here, and everything else. But I haven't fully decided how I'm going to do this. I actually did his eyes like he's got blue eyes just to make it look weird. As a lizard, he wouldn't have human eyes, but I gave him human eyes because I thought it'd be weird. So anyway, I'm going to keep working on these. Let me know if you guys, this is the first time I've ever actually videoed something where I am actually doing something. Almost all, well, that I can remember, all of my videos are me after working, and then showing, here's the result. I've never, even though in the time lapse, it kind of makes it look, I don't know. I don't know if you can tell or not, if it's too fast. This is the first time I've ever used time lapse on my camera. So I don't know if it is good or not, if I'm going to do it again or not. Let me know if you guys like it, if you don't. Even if you like, do you guys even like watching videos where people are sitting painting? I'm not Bob Ross, so it's not that interesting to watch me paint because I suck at painting. So do you really watch videos of people who suck at things doing things? Not only if they get hurt and it's a humorous, then yeah, you watch that kind of stuff. But I didn't get hurt here and nothing happened. It's just me being trash at painting. So anyway, one of the things I wanted to do, I don't know if it showed up, I just got this stuff for cleaning brushes, Gentastics, I think anybody who paints minis knows about this stuff. If you don't know about this stuff, this has got to be, usually I use my my stuff from Artist Opus to clean my brushes. And I don't know what this is, whether it's just a bar of soap that's been melted down into that. But this is predominantly what I've always used to wash my brushes. But this stuff here, oh my God, I love this. It's so much better. It's not hard as a rock, whereas that's extremely hard. This stuff, you can kind of see it easily comes out of there. You can easily get a little bit of it on your brush and clean your brush. Plus it helps reform your tip if you didn't know about it. But you can kind of see here my tip is, the tip of my brush is very nicely formed, which is crazy. The problem with it is, though, I don't know if it's with all cleaners or not. I'm not that knowledgeable on it. But like if at the end of the night, when I finish up cleaning, I wash up my brushes and get everything, reform my tips, let them sit. And then obviously the next morning, they're fairly hard. So, who knew the tips would be hard in the morning? Yeah. But a little bit of water loosens it up, and then you can go right back. Plus the fact if my tip gets frayed, I can easily see, like this tip right here. It's very hard. I don't want to push on that too much because this is my Artist Opus brush. but a little bit of water. And it's nice and soft again. Plus, it still maintains that nice tip. So, anyway, let me know. And I'll get this out here in a little bit. And we'll see what happens. If you guys are interested or not. With that, I'm going to keep on keeping on these two. He won't stand up. I'm not sure how I'm going to go about this. I am not liking how this is going. And I started to say earlier, I don't know if it's the color or the combination of the two, these things back here. I personally hate green. I cannot stand green. If green left the planet, I'd be okay with it, except for my grass in my front yard. I want that as green as possible. But, yeah. And I hate green because I spent my entire life in the military. I'm not giving you breakfast. Would you stop? I was in the military forever, and everything I ever wore was green. So I despise the color green anymore because I'm old now and I don't have to wear green. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. I keep bumping the desk that the camera's sitting on. Anyway, I'm just blathering right now and with nothing else to say. So thanks for watching, and y'all take care. Have a great day. See ya.